Hey everyone, a couple weeks ago I created a video asking you guys what do you want me to do next, and a lot of you actually asked me to make my own soap, which I was really surprised about because I've never really done that before, but I said why not? So today's video is all about making your own soap. Since I do not come from a long line of soap makers, I decided to find this kit online. I got this one. This is from Cultures for Health, which is a really cool company. They have lots of cool, I don't know, back to the land type of stuff. They create really great starters for kefir and sourdough and all that business. I'll put a link in the description to this kit. This is for the handmade oatmeal cinnamon soap. And I really love this. It's so easy. It just has 7 steps and you're done, which I think is so fun. So I'm actually gonna make one of these into a lavender soap because I had some gorgeous lavender in the garden. And I also happen to have some organic lavender essential oil. I am going to walk through the steps and you are going to join me. So how fun will it be if you guys get the kit and then you watch me make the kit and then we're having a moment? Let me know in the comments if that happens. And if this is the first video you've ever seen from me, you should subscribe because we're gonna have lots of fun. All right, step 1, cut the big old block. So I've got a pastry cutter. If you don't have anything like this, a bigger knife would work. I would assume that would be just fine. This works pretty perfectly, oh my goodness. I love this thing. I use it for tons of stuff. Okay. Whew, this is actually good for getting out aggression as well. So not that I have any aggression. I'm super calm all the time. Everything's great, always. Let me just clank around here. Sorry, my assistant's off today. Oh wait, my assistant is off most days because I usually do this myself. Okay, put it in your Pyrex or whatever glass container because we're gonna melt this in the microwave. All right, that's my first block. Now let's do our second block. I'm doing lots of DIY cleaning products and things like that. I'm really trying to detox my house of chemicals. So any ideas you guys have, put them in the description. But I think making your own soap is certainly a good step. So this is just the oatmeal base. I've got another Pyrex. Now I love Pyrex, and you know why? They are not sponsoring this video, but I had another brand, which I will not mention, and all the writing wore off of the container. And if this has happened to any of you, you know how frustrating that is. Ugh. So I am a Pyrex fan for life because these are several years old and I can still read them. I'm going to put these in the microwave separately, 30 seconds at a time, stir, stir, stir. If you do not have a microwave, you can also do this over a double boiler. Look, easy, 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 melted, ready to go. Okay, I wanna do the lavender one first. Here are my fresh lavender flowers that I picked 5 minutes ago. I have lavender all over my yard. It is very hardy in these next to the woods. When we had our drought in California, my lavender all survived the drought where we really couldn't water very much. So it's a great plant to have around and it smells amazing. Do you guys ever go to the farmer's market and you'll see those beautiful bunches of lavender? Oh my God. They always have it every time I go to Paris and just these ridiculous bunches. And I'm just like, I just want to live there in Paris, but also in that lavender bunch, obviously. So I'm just taking off the little stems and letting the buds drop in here. I'm just kind of free forming this. I just think it's gonna look really pretty. I definitely am gonna put this on my list of gifts. This would be such a great teacher gift or something like that. You could get kids involved if you have kids. If you don't have kids and you're in college and you don't have a lot of money, but you have to buy gifts for people, or you're trying to impress a boss during a birthday or something. I love little handmade gifts because you can do them really affordably, but when you tell people you made them, they just think it's really special because it is. You're giving someone your time. That's what my Nana always says. She says, the one thing that you just can't get back is time. So when you give someone your time, it really means a lot, and I completely agree. Just clean this up. Just like cooking, we have to work very cleanly, just so I don't go crazy. And then I have some organic lavender essential oil. So it says here 5 to 8 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. You don't want to do too much oil because it can be just too much. Like, there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. This is smelling good. I'm gonna put a couple more drops. I think that the lavender is a little more subtle than the cinnamon's gonna be. Okay, so this is about 12 to 14 drops actually. So we melted, we flavored, scented essentially, and then we just pour it into these little molds. All this stuff comes in the kit. The only thing that you have to provide is a dish and a microwave. Oh, I love how the lavender looks in there. Pretty. All right, now that it is in the mold, all we have to do is hang out, wait for it to dry completely. If you're in a warm climate, do it overnight. It can dry in as fast as an hour, just depending on how warm or cool it is. I'm just probably gonna leave these overnight and then I will pop them out, and this is what they look like. Now for the cinnamon flavor, we have the cinnamon, which came in the kit, which I love. It's so nice not to just have to like go looking for stuff. All right, so take your cinnamon and mix that in. All right, so the cinnamon is as mixed as it's going to be. Now I'm gonna take the cinnamon leaf extract that came in the kit, which is also organic, by the way. Now I know why they said 5 to 6 drops. This stuff is strong.com. You guys, as I was realizing that I didn't have a container for these soaps, I had a stroke of genius, which happens every once in a while, usually in the shower or when I'm driving. But I have these little molds, kind of like, they look like cake pop molds, but these are gonna be perfect little individual soaps for like a host or a hostess gift. Actually, this reminds me that I'm from Ohio and not necessarily everybody knows about like these little mini soaps. They used to be such a thing. So like growing up, like my grandparent, like my grandmothers and like all the older ladies that I knew, they would have like these little rose soaps in their bathrooms. And it was kind of funny because there was a little basket of rose soaps that you knew you weren't allowed to use, but they were soap, so okay. And then next to that, guess what there was? Another soap, which is the soap that you're actually supposed to use on your hands. Confusing, I know, but here I am making my own little mini soap domes. Matt is gonna come home and this is gonna be sitting on the counter and he's gonna be so excited thinking that I've made some crazy like, you know, cookie dough surprise, but it's actually a delicious cinnamon soap. Delicious on your hands, not in your mouth. A special shout out to Elizabeth Hurd, who left the comment, the first comment that I saw about doing our own soap. So thumbs up to you, girlfriend. I think this soap is a really fun, easy gift idea, super cool activity on a rainy day. I actually was making candles the other day when it was raining with Matt. It was kind of perfect. We had everything here and like did it. So thumbs up for more DIY stuff. And I really hope you enjoy this video. Talk to y'all later.